just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Fletcher. And some room to work. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Found and making the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Snagged in the middle. It's Bauman. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
The plays, you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that first down. Nice job.
The Canes want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrying.
There he goes. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
We always talk about Yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Touchdown, Canes! Made the grab and took it on into the score.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He'll bring it out. It's Harris. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Moore to the air. Moving away from pressure. The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the game. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Looking to throw, it's back. Using the quick game. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Finds the tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running back drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Hurricanes are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Hurricanes headed quickly to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up with tempo. They're ready to do it again.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory, trying to beat the D deep. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Bringing it back. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Everything's bouncing and jiggling and rolling, and it's going forward, and he's loose. takes matters into its own hands.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep two hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Running free. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Finds his tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll run it from the gun. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Forced out of the pocket. Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires a ball. Now it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Ross. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires it. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man,
breaks into the open. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. It's a fumble. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on it.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The Nittany Lions trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Got it behind the line. It's Reynolds. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw again. Quarterback adapting. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
Rushes on him. Touchdown, Penn State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Hauls it in.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just you get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Quick completion on the out route.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the arts with their football? A little ballet moment there. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Marion. There he goes. They get him out of bounds at the 22, but a gargantuan gain on that one.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. And we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there on that play.
And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the... Beck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. With the catch, it's Reynolds. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Wants to throw on first down. He wants to take the top off. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This drive from their own 18-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw. It's back. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fletcher. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Marion. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Daniels. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Punts it out of the air. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. To the air. It's back. He's got it. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On fourth down, looking to pass. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Canes will boot it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Singleton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Reels it in as he goes out of bounds on the right side for a huge play.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Throws toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let it.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Finds his man. It's Daniels. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Second down for this offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sled.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's stopped. Not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Runs through the tackle. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Sends it downfield. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. It's Pena. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Nittany Lions come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him, and the defense finally came up with a play.
Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
On the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. From the gun. Skips away from pressure. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Release to the back. Picked off to stop the threat. Looking for more room. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Canes. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Final play of the quarter coming. Looking downfield on first down. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Under fire. Another incompletion on third down.
After that incompletion here, tied in the fourth quarter, you've got a decision to make with this field position. Do you want to stay aggressive and try and go win this game now and bleed a little bit more clock, or do you trust your defense if you punt this away to get you the ball back so you can still win?
Pocket breaking down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Hurricanes in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass, it's Beck. Catch in the middle, it's Fletcher. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And now this offense on first and goal has a chance to break the tie late. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Fletcher. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Hurricanes moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Dude, everybody on the sidelines is saying, you can't turn the football over there. You got to take care of it. You got to understand, a field goal puts me in the lead late in the game. Big, huge, dumb mistake.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Nittany Lions look to do some damage in the red zone. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Penn State! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score is tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This Nittany Lion defense has just been suffocating. The front 7 has been dominant. Guys like Jack Ham would be proud.
Yeah, just big, physical, just owning the guys up front. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The Penn State D-line just dominating this football.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Scrambling away. He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels.
And this is a big drive for this offense. Man, late in this football game, you need completions, but let's not forget to work the sidelines. Make sure we get first downs. Huge drive coming.
Got it in the middle. It's Bauman. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
And the throw out to the sideline took just a few yards.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
This crowd even louder now on 2nd down as they try to hold on. It's complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's back. And the pass is caught for a touchdown, and it looks as if we could be headed to overtime.
They got the touchdown, guys, but I don't know if they're going to be able to even get a playoff after this onside kick attempt. If they recover it, they're going to have to do it super quick to give themselves a chance for the Hail Mary into the end zone to win.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they've tied it up in the final seconds. Looks as if we might be headed for overtime. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
He's not afraid to go deep. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
That's caught. It's Pena. And they get him down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Can't make the connection, and they get nothing here in the first possession of overtime.
Well, they couldn't come up with it there on 4th down in overtime, so now their defense comes onto the field, and a lot of pressure on this defense now to keep the O out of the end zone.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Beck. Finds his big tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'll try to win it with a field goal right here. And he drops the curtain. Lights out. Game-winning field goal in overtime.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly.